Well, hello, Sean. How are you?
Hi, Laurie. I'm great. How are you?
I'm great.
Great.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to London,
Yeah,
but I loved it so much, and I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about
I'm
it.
glad you did. Thank you.
Perfect.
I'm happy
Yeah,
to answer some questions.
sounds great. All right. So my first kind of like thing I was wondering about, who do you think should take this class?
Well, thanks. That's a great question. I think everybody should take this class. I love London. It's one of the most exciting cities in the world. There's art and culture and theater and architecture, and the barrier to entry is a little bit lower. Many students who want to study abroad, they might decide to go somewhere, but they don't speak the language.
Right.
They speak English in London.
Right.
Sometimes we don't always understand them,
Right.
and their dialects might be strong, but it's easy to get there and sort of be able to navigate around. Even though it's a big city, it may seem a little scary
Right.
at first. You might have had that same experience.
1000%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
So maybe a little scary at first, but tell me if I'm wrong. After the first week or so, you're living in London for a month.
Totally. No,
Yeah?
yeah, it was definitely, it's a growing experience because at first you're overwhelmed and kind of taken aback,
Yeah.
but then once you get the hang of it, it truly is so why eye-opening
Yeah.
to a different way of life, one that you haven't even considered before.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing
For
experience.
sure.
So yeah,
And
totally.
I think that's part of
Yeah.
it. They speak English and all the signs are in English. So if
Exactly.
students are wanting to study abroad, this is a great class for them, whether they're theater, English, whatever their major is. This is a great one to start with.
That's
Yeah.
great. Okay. And what would you say about funding? Is there any opportunities?
Lots
for
of
that?
opportunities.
Yeah.
And I would say that you're taking college classes. You're going to pay for the classes that you take in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
You might as well take a class in London and let London
Right.
be your laboratory.
Totally.
And so there are extra expenses. There is a program fee, and you have to pay for your airfare. I would say scour the web for special scholarships. If you're somebody who likes to write essays, there's lots of scholarships out there. If you're somebody who doesn't like to write essays, there are scholarships specific to you as well.
Yes.
The university has a single scholarship application now. So the Office of Study Abroad and International Exchange has a single scholarship application. So you don't have to apply all the ones at the university. You apply through one single application now. And
Nice.
there's considerable amount of funding through that.
Yeah.
I would say don't expect all of your funding to come through in a single source.
Right.
You might have experienced that as well.
Yeah.
You probably have to find a couple of different grants and scholarships, and you kind of cobble those together to make the fee for the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's not as difficult as people think to be able to get to London or to be able to take a study abroad
Right.
class. I would say make an appointment and talk to your financial aid advisor over in the financial aid office. It could be that the scholarships that people have right now, some of that money can be applied to studying abroad. You just go over and say to them, hey, I want to study abroad, help me make it happen.
Yeah.
And they can do that for you too.
So cool. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And what would you say for people who are interested in going to London, but they are not necessarily a theater major or even an English major?
That's a great question. I know a lot of the students that we take to London tend to be theater majors and English majors, but every single year we have students from psychology, art,
Oh.
biology,
Yeah.
engineering, social work. All of these groups have some sort of interest in the arts. It doesn't have to be just about theater, although we do see at least 10 plays and events together as a group, and we talk about them.
Right.
The major academic component of the class is that you blog about your experiences. And so we have students from creative writing and English and journalism who love that aspect of it
Right.
because they get a chance to have great experiences and then write about them.
Yeah.
So I would say for students in all majors, whether you're in Fulbright College or engineering or wherever you are, come take the trip. You get to
Totally.
go to London, which again is one of the greatest cities in the world. And if you are a student of history, or if you're a student of anthropology or people, London is an absolutely fantastic place to do your study.
Wow, that's a really good response.
Yeah,
That's what, let me see here from the long list I got. Alrighty, and how would you say students, like what change do you see in students after they come back? Yeah.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Studying abroad is so valuable. I think studying abroad for arts-minded students is an even more fantastic way about spending some of your educational time, is to do a study abroad. I see students, particularly those who go in their sophomore, junior year, they get to come back after the class and all of those great experiences of studying abroad fuels the art that they make. It fuels the study that they do. And I see students change. And it's easy for me to say as a faculty member, it's going to change your life.
Right.
And I probably said that to you
Right.
before you took the class.
Yeah.
And you might hear it as a little bit of a sales pitch. I see students whose lives get changed every year. Is it true?
Yeah, 1000% believe in that, because I also thought it was kind of a sales pitch before.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, they all say that.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I went on the trip, I came back, and I truly felt like a completely different person. Like
Yeah.
it really, personally for the trip for me, it highlighted parts of my life where I feel like I was just kind of like, sleeping or dozing off and not really taking account. But
Yeah.
then it really woke something in me
Yeah.
that I didn't even think was like a sleep. Like it was
Yeah.
so eye-opening and really made me even more passionate about what I wanted
Yeah.
to pursue in life.
That's absolutely amazing. And I see that happen too. We've taught, since I've been teaching the class, we've taken about 200 students to London. It's about 75 in the last 4 years. And I see them change right before my eyes. And this trip, it's not just about travel, it's about transformation. You are making choices about the rest of your life.
Right.
A great statistic, the company that we use to do our lodgings and things in London, they're called AES, and they did a study. Not only do you have great experiences while you're there, but students who study abroad earn on average $4,000 more a year than people who don't study abroad.
Wow.
So employers look for people who have had these international experiences, and this is a really great way to get your foot in the door in that respect.
That's
as well.
amazing. I also heard a statistic that I think 94% of students who go study abroad immediately get a job within the first 5 months after graduation.
There you go.
And the students who don't, it's around 50%
Yeah.
for that 5 months.
Study
period.
abroad is right for everybody.
Yeah.
Whether it's theater in London
Yeah.
or not, study abroad is right for everybody.
All right,
Totally.
last question we got here. What would be your best advice for a student who wants to take this class?
My advice is to do it.
Right.
You have to get all your ducks in a row. You have to apply for scholarships. You have to sign up for the course. You've got to pack. You've got to do all the things that one has to do in order to study abroad. But I see so many students hesitate, thinking that it's going to be too expensive. It's going to take a month of my time. I'm going to be away from my family. Take the opportunity to study abroad and to take theater in London. It really is life-changing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ilaria.
Yeah.
Thank you for this.
Of
Appreciate
course.
it. Okay.
Anytime.